Welcome back to The Long Dark. My name is GameEdged, and on a brand new cartographer update, this is a new mapping. We can actually do mapping now with charcoal. And wow, are these boots? Ski boots?
I think I can use this.
Look good though. I mean, I've walked the ski boots. That's horrible. Hard plastic boots, high-tech synthetic insulation. Keeps your feet very warm at expensive mobility. Yeah, that is definitely an issue. All right. So we have a lot of cool things, including cartography, a whole bunch of cool things. I love it. All right, let's get this going. Let's pick up as much of this we can. We're going to go through the update, including all the new visuals and all the new menus. I also have to click down and hold down my left click here. Boom.
This will come in handy.
Yeah, it's good. Manages and that. We can actually see what we're picking up. Oh, a lantern. What a nice start. This is a sandbox. We're going to be playing this until they release it as of August 1st. So this is the last update before they get out of Pharmacilian. Penicillin, I guess. All right. Yes, and before they get out of early access. So that is really cool. I'm quite impressed with this company. They've done extremely well of building a game. The development team has done very, very impressive work. To get the cartographer going, we're going to need charcoal. And I don't think they come with charcoal already inside, but we'll double check. Oh yeah, hold on. All right, cool. So really, this is the true survival game. No, they don't. Yeah, the true survival kind of game. You really, really need to work hard and keep yourself alive. There's wolves, there's tons of things. But you are in the wilderness. There is no charcoal. Oh, take charcoal. How many did I get? I got 2 on the right-hand side. All right, that's good. We can actually start a fire if we want to. It might come in handy. We can actually survey it. Let's go and check this out really quick. Let's leave this here and just try out the charcoal for 1 second to see where we're at. Let's survey it from here. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, so the brand new mapping is right like this. So now we can actually map ourselves. Now, they didn't want to initially do this. But, yeah, as it goes through, they decide to listen to the community and actually bring us a map. That is a sweet. Let's go in here and pillage the rest of this. Now we press M for map, as we can see. Yes. And we're just going to check our inventory and see how much charcoal we have left. We have 2. So it takes 1 for each one of them. So, wow. Make sure you know when to draw. Make sure you know. Very impressive. Let's investigate here. Get a survival book. Do I have to read those in this? I think I do. I think I do. Let's see here. Do I have to read that? I've never had to read that. Where is that? Is it under fire? Research. How many hours? Oh, okay. So we might want to do it at night. Improves fire starting skills. Points. Wow. Okay, by 10. Let's not burn that. Let's make sure we keep that. We're going to need that.
What have we here?
Ragged jeans. All right. Oh, thermal underwear. And not bad shape either. It's 81. All right, we'll be able to dress ourselves up properly. Got another stove here. Do we have any more charcoal? Yes. 1 charcoal. That is something. Guess we want to. We can take apart an entire area.
Could end up being useful.
Worn. Water bottle. Okay, we're not going to say no to you. Oh, we need a bedroll. That is very, very important. And check underneath the beds. Make sure there's nothing. In this game, it can be anywhere, anytime. Look for your stuff. You must look for it. You can actually sleep here if you want to. It's actually not a bad location to survey and go out and about and check to see what we got. We don't have a gun. That kind of sucks. But we'll double check to see this area here. Make sure there's nothing hidden. There isn't. Anything on the bottom underneath the shelf. Yep, there's a can of soup right here. Perfect. Another can of soup here. Or beans. There we go. Nothing else here that I can see. We'll do the same thing here. Just double checking the area. Making sure we don't have anything in here. There is a drawer here. We did check it. Yes, we did. All right. Now we don't want to drop the things in there as of yet. We might want to drop some loads so we don't get stuck. We are going to survey the area. We're going to use this part, this filing cabinet here, to drop off anything that's just too much. Can I just... Oh, yeah, shift click it. Okay, transfer all. We'll do the same thing again. Where is it? Shift click? Bedroll, 87. We'll put that down. We'll keep 1 with us in case. We can take that apart tonight. All right, let's see what we can actually wear. Let's get into our wearables and see if that is possible. Let's press C for clothing and see what's best for us here. We did get gloves. So these ones here, +5. That's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see what else there is. +5, 20%. Is that how much wet? How wet it gets? It used to tell us whether it was going up or down on quality. Let's see, wear this. Does this bring us... Yes, it does show you right here. This is going to go down. Okay, so actually, yeah, it is thermal. It is actually waterproof. All right, that's good. We're going to keep those ones. That is good. We'll get rid of the red gloves and our shirts and stuff. Do we have any more shirts? We do not. We have another coat. We're stuck with that one. We didn't pick up any hats. Well, actually, it tells right here with a little emblem that you can actually put one on here. All right, cool. This is actually the same as the other ones. All right. And jeans. I don't think there's anything else. Sneakers. Oh, yeah. We can actually put on... This is going to slow us down. But boy, that's a lot. Let's just do it for now. As much as I find it ridiculous. Just to search out the area. I'm going to open this up. Is it nighttime already? Is it really nighttime? There's a shack out there I want to visit. Before it gets too dark. It looks like it might be. Okay, let's go and see if we can find that shack here. I know there's a shack around here somewhere in the water. Let's see if we can actually get there. Now, I don't have my gloves on me for some reason, but there is a shack in the middle. Now, you have to be careful. The water can break the ice, but I don't think this ice can. But there are some areas that the ice will crack. I'm mistaken, this one is pretty darn solid. And I just want to get to this before nightfall. See if there's any kind of supplies in him. There's 2 or 3 shacks, I think, if not more, on this lake. We can actually survey this part right here. There we go. We're actually showing ice shack. Perfect. Showing some wood and stuff around the area. All right, let's see how we're doing here. We're getting cold as heck. We're going to grab whatever's in here and run back before nightfall. There's no door. Wow. I thought there was a door on these things before. Yes, I know it's cold. Don't worry, you'll be fine. We're going to make a nice fire tonight. We'll be happy as hell. Nothing. Nothing. Let's just, let's press 1. Let's get the lantern going. Light this baby up so I can see what the heck I'm doing. So I don't miss anything. Like this. Tin of sardines. Some wood. Any more charcoal in here? Take the charcoal. Thank you. 2 more. Ice fishing hole. Frozen. I guess we can break that open if we had to. How are we doing thermally? We're still going down. And the other shack is right there. We can make it. We can do it. We can do it. I wonder if I can... There's no weapons in inventory. Do they have a charcoal one? Oh, we got a body of search.
Can't feel my hands.
You'll be fine. You're fine. Chill out, brother. Chill out. We need to get the charcoal. We need to do some mapping. Beautiful. Nothing at all. Come on, give me something in here. Make this worthwhile. Oh, nice. I'll take that. Some nice gloves. No. Got some more matches. Some cloth. The ice hole's kind of done for. Looks like everybody just died, isn't it? We don't know the story yet. We're going to find out the story very shortly. Which I can't really wait. I'm really looking forward to it. All right, let's get over here. Actually put the toque on, which will help us quite a bit. And we're going to make our move back. Oh, what's this?
I think I can use this.
Oh, nice. Something else to learn. Excellent. Well, we're going to make our base at this place here. And we're going to, not here, back where we came from. We're going to make a run for it. We don't have to worry about wasting too much energy. We don't have to worry about, we can worry about wolves and stuff. There are some on here. We do have to be very, very gingerly careful. All right. We can do this. We can be fine. So the whole goal is really to survive as long as we can until the story comes out. And when the story comes up, we'll have a little more oomph to do it. But right now we can actually practice and learn a little more of the games, including our points, survival points, and everything that's there. Luckily enough, with the new update, they did destroy our saves, which is okay, which is needed. They didn't do it in 3 years. But again, they also gave you guys your points, any points you had. I didn't play this enough in sandbox to gain a point. So I'm going to work hard at getting as much as I can.
Wait. I'm so cold.
You'll be fine in 2
Warming
seconds.
Up again.
Don't worry, we're almost there, buddy. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Okay, we're going to start a fire soon. What was that? I feel like I went over something. Oh, I can pick these up. Yeah, we'll pick these up to eat. Let's harvest these babies up. Alright, that's good. Is that a rock? That's just a rock. We can also pick up rocks now and actually hit animals with them, throw it in and actually smack them in the head and kill them, like rabbits. So that is something new too. I don't know if it's going to be fun to do, but it's definitely interesting. Let's open this up. I don't remember this door. I don't know why. I don't remember there was a door back here. I never tried it before. We did empty this out. Excellent. We can start up a fire upstairs if we want to. And we can grab actually all our stuff if we want to that we just took. And transfer all. Double click. Transfer all. There we go. It's just double clicking. That's what it is. All right. We'll make our way upstairs. And hopefully we can get at least some more charcoal and some heat going and eating. That'll be very handy. We'll start this up right away. Start the wood stove up. Right here we'll do matches and what. Chance of success is 35%. We're not going to use those tails. We're going to use tinder plugs and reclaimed wood. How about no? We don't use survival guides. We'll do reclaimed wood. I think we have a whole lot of wood, do we? We can get a ton. All right, let's actually, before I break this down, let's turn you off. I don't want to waste. I don't know if I could do it in dark. We'll see if we can. If he's able to, at night, he can. Okay, we're just going to save up and make sure we don't utilize any kind of things we need, like especially light. I'm just trying to see if I can find it. Crate, there she is. Break down. All right, now we're getting some reclaimed wood, which is much needed. And there's a chair right here we can do. Sorry, it's so dark. It's pitch black for me too. Pitch black. All right, let's break that down. Excellent. All right, let's open this up here. And we're going to go right here. Open you up. And we're going to start the fire for this here. Reclaimed wood is fine. We're going to do tails. Tinder plugs. There we go. Let's do tinder plugs. If it's better with other matches or no. Start fire. Come on, baby. Now we got to wait this out. The fire does take a while for us to do. Takes a little bit of time. Once it's done, it'll be pretty simple. If it actually works. Now, the problem is you have to wonder if it's going to work. It can actually stop working. That's why we have to read the survival guides and get our skills up. Hopefully, the first fire will be a nice one. God, I'm crossing my fingers right now. I can really use this. And I can also use extra charcoal. There we go.
Turned out pretty well.
Cool. All right. Extinguish this. There we go. We got our wood stove. We can actually open this up right now and actually add fuel. We can actually use this torch if you want to. And the time right here is 20 minutes currently with what we put in. We're going to have a little more, 50 minutes. And now we're on 20. There we go. Let's do 2 hours. And we can actually look at for water right now. We have 1 liter of water. We can melt snow. Let's do another liter. Let's melt the snow. Now the time frame is going down right here on the left-hand side, as you see. 2 hours. Now the heat output is right here. And now we can actually make ourselves. So we have some unsafe water. We can actually make that and just bring it up to 1 liter. So this is going to bring us 2 liters, and there is weight with this, so you have to be very, very careful. You don't want to bother and have too much on you. 2 liters is plenty. Don't overdo it. You can find some elsewhere. Also, keeping close to your base, and we're going to do a lot of cartography and getting ourselves through here. So I'm very happy that we're able to do the cartography and actually show the actual mapping and putting it all together. That is very cool. All right, let's see what we need for food and a lot. Are we hungry? We are a little bit famished, so let's see if we can make ourselves some beans. Right here, some nice hot beans. Dusty pork, 57%. This is 98%. All right, we're going to use the pork and beans. Of course, we don't have anything to break it open with. So we got to smash it open. We're going to take a loss of this. So we're not going to get as much back as we'd like to. 25 open, 25% was lost because we had to smash it. Which is understandable. Once we can openers and stuff, it'll make it a lot easier. Let's go back, open up our inventory here, and should have the food in our inventory. Right here, it's open. And let's heat this baby up. Currently it's hot, it says, which is good. Bring up our heat on us, but we're okay. We're in front of fire. We also have salty crackers and stuff. How are we doing now? I'm thirsty. All right, let's get some water. We'll drink some. Oh, good. They're showing the thirst meter here. All the way up. Perfecto. That is nice. All right, we can let the fire kind of continue burning itself out, and we can get ourselves some sleep for the night. I think are we tired? We're halfway tired. It's good enough. Let's actually see. We have a fire. Can we read since we have a fire? Or do we need to use this? It's very possible we need to use this. And to put it away, by the way, you press H. That way you can actually hide whatever you have in your hands. All right, let's open up our inventory again and see the books that we have here. I want to learn a little more about starting fires. Let's research that. Now let's do 2 hours of research. We can with the fire. Good. Light is emanating from it. Improves fire starting skills by 10 points. Most excellent. So that is good. Very, very nice. So you got actually your maps right here. Also your daily summary over here, if you guys want to see it. A whole bunch of different things, including where we've been. My condition ranges from 97% to 100. I burned 1,000 calories, sustained the following injuries. None. Thank you. I'm much happier. You know that. Much happier. And we're actually doing pretty good overall. No inflictions. Everything else is in good shape. So again, we're going to learn about our skills, get ourselves going as much as we possibly can with the skill points. And that is going to be something we're going to have to work on every day and try and get ourselves a little more. You can actually write. Oh, I can actually write our own notes. That's pretty cool. I never knew you could do that. All right, let's find ourselves a little bit of bedtime. I think we're going to be tired now. It's not so bad, actually. Let's learn the other one. Ice fishing. Would keep us alive a bit. Let's read this baby up. I don't have a fire. Let's see if they'll let us. I don't have a fire. Damn it. I kind of let it burnt out. I should have done it with, proper. But we can use our bedroll, which we have right here. We can put down our bedroll, which you have inside your menu. And you actually can utilize that. By pressing a space bar, you actually have a radial menu all through here, which gives you navigations, campfires to create all fast things to do. Also your backpack, your bedroll. You can actually head back towards the middle of here and also do other things here with medical. And you also have the fast track for the water, also going through what I just went through. Also, what do you have for matches and for other kind of things in here food-wise if you're hungry? Radial menu pretty much gives you everything, plus weapons. And also drop decoy, which means meat we can actually drop on our way there, which is really cool. All right, let's find a bed just by moving this around here. I don't want to waste any more fuel. Let's sleep. How many hours? It doesn't tell me how many hours. Fatigue. Advanced time of sleeping, reducing fatigue and regaining things. Okay. Doesn't tell me the time. Usually it used to tell me, but... Alright, let's say... Let's give him full 8 hours of sleep. Hopefully he'll wake up and be a whole lot better. We'll have some daylight at least to see. If not, we might sleep a couple more hours. Woke up fully rested. Great. That means I can't sleep anymore, right? No, I can't sleep anymore. But you can waste time if you want to. You can pass time. Pass time will burn calories and other things. Also, calories burned. As you can see, we're actually... Well, now you can hear. We're actually starving. And we're actually going to open up the radial menu, as I mentioned before, and open this up. And have ourselves some crackers, which gives us quite a bit of calories back up, as you can see. Look at the bottom. You'll see this kind of pick up. That's really nice. But it does make you parched as hell. You can actually have more calories here if you want to with Summit sodas.
I need some water.
Yes, we'll get you some water. You'll be fine. Don't worry. We're all good. All right, we got 0.67 liters of water left. That is very good. And we can actually, well, it's telling me to use matches and for light, but we're going to wait for daylight to come in, and then we're going to head back out and about. So I'm going to break down whatever I can in this area and actually start storing up my inventory inside, and I'll be right back. Putting everything in the lock here. I put it in the lock because we're actually going to be heading out and about, so I don't want to do too much carrying of weight. Again, our weight is very, very important. We don't want to get too exhausted and get ourselves rolling. So here we're going to do is we're going to actually just do a little bit of work before we leave. We're going to do actions here, and we're going to actually yield some tinder plugs, which is better for fires. We're going to harvest you up. Only takes 10 minutes, which isn't horrible. We can actually get that all nice, prim and proper. There you go. Do I have more? There you go. It's 20 minutes. Here's daylight. You can see on top, right? Perfect. And we're actually going to put on our clothes, which I'm going to change to right here. And actually, well, with the long johns we had, I didn't realize we had 2 pairs of them. So we're going to put the better pair on here. We will repair this afterwards. But we'll put these back in a drawer. There is some extras. We can actually double up if we want to, which will increase our amount. It also lowers our mobility, so you have to be very careful not to add too much. That is a key. All right, let's open up here. Oops, I have to hold down to get used to that. And we're going to drop off anything else we don't need. I don't think we're going to be worrying too much about tinder plugs and survival guides. I'll be back to use those when I come back afterwards. We do have our gloves and stuff. Again, trying to pick up as much as we possibly can. Tinder plugs, I'm actually going to only carry 2 of them, so I'm going to put back 6 in here. That is perfect. And bandages and stuff, I kept a couple. This, I'm going to put only 1 inside in case of emergency. And I do have 2 painkillers. I should put the rest in here, so we should be good to go. Again, kept the lantern. Can I refuel that with what we have? Back, excuse me. Right here. Let's see if we can actually refuel that. I don't think we can refuel that with that. I think it's special fuel, if I'm not mistaken. With that, lantern fuel, actions, repair, harvest, refuel. Yeah, we need this right here, fuel supply. We do not have any more. And we have barely any more. Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to leave that behind for now. Yeah, I'll put you in there. That is good. All right, so we shouldn't have that much weight on us. We should be pretty good to go. Overall, our body is good. Our calories are cool. We should be okay. We can eat maybe 1 chocolate bar before we head out and about. Let's go and do that. Let's get a little bit of food. We'll use this chocolate bar here. You can get food poisoning, so you have to be extremely careful what you eat, especially when it goes bad. These are quality of them, so I brought the worst quality with me so we can use those before it gets too late. No electricity. No, it's too bad. Oh, is there something here? There's another soda. I did not see you. See, you can't jump and stuff, so I can't see behind those things, but you have to look everywhere. You can miss little things here or there. All right, let's jump outside and see what we've got. How the weather is. We don't have very much to protect ourselves except for a flare. I would like to try the stone out. We are kind of encumbered, as you can see the red part on the bottom right as we run. That is the encumbered because we have those horrible boots on. But they are going to keep our footsies warm, so I'm going to accept it. Now we can take cartography a little further in. There is shacks and stuff there too, but I just want to see a little bit down here to the right. Not mistaken, there's a train. And this is a pathway throughout, yes. We could make our way over here. Now, running is not a great idea. We are going to make our way to the cabooses over here and try and grab any resources. But there could be some wolves, so we have to be very careful as we go through it. I haven't seen any rocks yet we can toss, but I'm sure they'll pop up as we go. There should be little pebbles from what I've seen. I don't know. Some sticks and stuff we can pick up. We can do a little cartography here if you want to. Let's open up our inventory. I wish it was a little easier. If there is an easier way, guys, please advise me. I would love to know if there's an easier way than having to do this every time equipping. But we will leave it be. Awesome. We can actually go pretty far away. Alright, we're getting cold, aren't we? God, he's just constantly getting cold. We need to find better clothes. Alright, let's take a little jog. I don't usually like to do it, but I'm getting scared for the time frame. We could pick up little sticks and stuff on our way there. Again, all weight. Gotta be careful not to carry too much. But sticks are very useful. We can break down the other ones. These ones here, you can grab them, but you have to break them down. I recommend not to waste that time outside. Also, on part of the new update, we can actually take, if we kill a deer or not, we can take the carcasses apart. Else than actually harvesting them right there in the field, we can take them out in pieces, but it does add scent. And also, when I see there's either a dead body or that's a wolf, a bear over there. It's in between. I know some people have debated that with me, but there is a bear sometimes when you see crows, they react hostile. I think I've grabbed icicles. I never tried that. No, too bad.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, you'll be okay in a few seconds, buddy. Don't worry. Can I open this? No. Can I go up? No. There it is. Yeah, I can't jump. I'm looking to jump, and he can't jump. And plus, with those boots, I don't think he could jump anyway. So let's just get ourselves over and around here and see if there's anything good in here. Oh, someone froze to death. That's not good news.
This'll come in handy.
Not really. running shoes, I don't think that's going to help us at all. We could start a fire right here, but I dropped off most of the stuff. We can make a small stick fire to warm myself up here. Let's do that. I can't do it inside the caboose. Or is it because I don't have the right amount of stuff?
I'll die if I don't warm up soon.
I hope you won't. Oh, there's a knife right here. Empty carcass, but we got a knife right next to the body. That is nice. Use that, nothing. Oh, a flare. Very useful. Scare away the animals. Crow feather, we can make bows and arrows, so that's going to be helpful. Do you have a gun here somewhere, buddy?
This stuff will come in handy.
Did you have a gun near here? I got some ammo. I want the gun. I can't go in there. Alright. Now we are freezing. Our health is taking a hit currently. There's the... Was that the lighthouse? What is that? We're going to have to go up there. It's the ranger station, I think. I think the other part of the caboose is maybe way too far for us to go. And pretty much that is a dead body that they're circling over. When we play the other one, the bear challenge, I guarantee you I've seen those crows just for the bear. Alright, we're going to make our way back. It's a rock. I got to warm up before you take too much of a hit. Let's press tab and see. We're starting to take a hit bottom left. You see our health is starting to diminish. It is normal. You're freezing to a point where your body will start to... Oh, he can get hypothermia. That's not a good thing. Let's see if we can head back as fast as we can and grab anything we can do. Oh, I should have did a cartography from here. Shoot, 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 shoot. I need to go and do this. We have to head back anyways, but I'm just going to try and see how far we went. Here, it would be good if I just go a few more feet so we can get a little more oomph out of this. Okay, good. Relax a bit. And start drawing while you're freezing your nads off. Excellent. Okay, we're making our own maps. That's good. That's nice. Alright, cool. Let's head back to our base. Same time, we'll pick up anything we possibly can. Not bad for daylight. We've done okay. We've picked up a knife, which is extremely helpful. Can help us open cans. Also, carcasses we can kill animals with. Hopefully, we'll see a rabbit a lot in a rock somewhere. We can actually take out the rabbit. Would be kind of nice. Maybe it's not in this area. Are these ones? No, these are too big. That's too big. Alright, well, at least it's not blowing wind. We're going to actually let ourselves rest. I see on the bottom right. He's, oh, is that a rock? I think that's a rock right here. Yeah, that's it. A little stone. Excellent. So these are considered weapons. So I guess you take it and throw it at the animal, and you can go back and pick it up. So if you had to, you can actually knock out a small rabbit, pick him up, and you can choose whether to release him or to kill him. I mean, snapping his neck. Yes, snapping his poor little neck. Yes, I know. We're almost there. How much? Oh, I need taking a hell of a hit. There's a little canyon there on the right-hand side we can visit, too. There's also across the lake, but he is not very well dressed. It is a tough start. I won't lie to you, it's extremely tough. But again, it is what it is. We have to kind of make our way through this and survive. I'm going to start a fire, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come back in the next episode, and hopefully you guys want to see more of it. So hit in the description, in the comment fields, and hit up if you guys want to see more of this and start marking down the comment fields and get involved, share it. And again, also, if you want, you can actually download this directly in the description field. Go down and go on Steam and pick it up before next month. Get used to it. This game is absolutely amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate all your support. This is the Edge of GameEdged. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.